Oh, shippy bitterwicks!
Hello guys, I am Snowy and this is my official recording of The Sims for Children of the Cowplant Challenge. This is my own challenge, and as you see I am creating my Sims here in this video right now. In this challenge, the basic idea is that you have one Sim who lives long enough to complete every aspiration, all the jobs, max all their skills, basically be the perfect Sim. And you do that by using the Cowplant to achieve immortality. So here I am making my Sim, and as you saw earlier in the video, I did start with my Sim as a young adult so that I could create her how I want her to be. And then I changed her into a child, and this is where I am getting her clothed and looking like how I want her to be in the first part of this challenge. The first part of this challenge is called Galactic Wonder Child. The other two parts are Tasty Teens and Essence of Youth. So it's a 3-part challenge, and each part of the challenge has different requirements before you can move on to the next challenge. And basically the goal is to just complete the requirements and move on, but you have to keep yourself alive during the entire challenge by getting victims for the Cowplant and drinking the essence of life. So yeah, that's the main idea behind this challenge. So our challenge-wide rules are: cheats and mods that affect gameplay are not allowed unless you're instructed to use one, except to fix bugs and reset stuck Sims. So basically, you get to use cheats in the very beginning to set your money to how it should be for the challenge, and then after that you don't get to use cheats unless your Sim is stuck or there's a bug that you have to fix or something. The next rule is if your Cowplant dies, you lose the challenge. Pretty self-explanatory. If your Sim dies, you lose the challenge. Also self-explanatory. Sim lifespan may not be set to long. You may set it to short, you can set it to medium, or normal, whatever it's called. Either way, it is up to you. Now, as we jump into the build here, I am going to continue reading the rules, but I will explain the building of your lot in a moment. So, continuing the rules, aspirations must be completed before they can be changed. As in, you can't multitask your aspirations. You have to, like, for example, if you start as a child, you have to finish your one aspiration before you move on to the social butterfly aspiration or the artistic prodigy aspiration. So you can't start working on them all consecutively. Okay? Once the main goals for a stage are completed, you may not use any more essences of life and should age into the next stage naturally. You may use a birthday cake if you wish, but cannot use it until the main goals for that stage are complete. Basically, you have to keep yourself alive until you're done with the main goals of the stage. After you finish those main goals, you are not allowed to drink any more essences of life. You're not allowed to prolong your life in that age any longer. All victims' graves should be kept on the home lot or in a public graveyard. They cannot be destroyed, but spirits may be released to the netherworld if you so desire. So, basically, you can't just destroy all the gravestones. The idea is that you have all of them on your lot kind of as a trophy, almost, for every person that you've fed to your Cowplant that has prolonged your life. So, of course, it's kind of morbid. This is a bit of a morbid challenge, but that's part of the fun of it. If you don't want them all on your lot, you can make a public graveyard, and I will make one and upload it to the gallery. I do already have one up that's not specifically for this challenge. It's just a generic graveyard. But I will upload one up to the challenge, and that will be there for you guys to download if you want to use that. So yeah, those are basically the main rules of the challenge, and of course there are different rules for each stage that you go through. So getting started, we created our Sim, and as you saw when I was doing the create a Sim, I also created another Sim who will be living with your child because your child can't live alone. And they will be the one who is providing food, and they can have a job if you want, all that kind of stuff. They don't really matter too much. They will be sacrificed to the Cowplant as soon as your main Sim ages into a teenager, so it doesn't really matter what you do with them. You can make them whatever you want. that person is called your caretaker. So once your household's complete, move your Sims into an empty lot. Any lot you want. It can be the park that's 50 by 50. It can be anything. Just keep in mind that it will be more expensive. Then you have $14,000 to finish your lot. And that is just about it, guys. The point of this challenge is to just live your Sims life and experience pretty much everything that The Sims 4 has to offer. Alright? Thank you guys so much for watching.